All right, I'm back with another Fibonacci video. I've already explained the Fibonacci in a different video, so I won't do that in this one. I'm just going to show you how I traded today. Today is the 25th of November. It was actually the 24th when I traded, but it's after midnight now. So we're going to go into how I traded for the 24th. Now, this is the daily chart. So the Fibonacci really didn't do me any good on this one, on the daily. Because it's doing something different than a Fibonacci retracement. So it's kind of pulling back off of this double bottom here. It's above the trend line. So the daily Fibonacci on the daily really didn't do me any good. So I have to go to the 5-minute chart and show you how I traded today. Now, when the market opened this morning, I was actually making videos. So I got into the market about 5 to 10 minutes late. Okay, so here's the opening right here. And I'll show you how I used the Fibonacci today to find the places to get into the trade. I did not just use the bottom Bollinger because, as you can tell, the volume was so much such that it had the bottom Bollinger way down here, right? And all the action was taking place above the middle Bollinger. Okay, so I went to use the Fibonacci. I'm gonna grab that. Now, let me just put this here. Okay, and let me move this over to so you can see what it looked like when I got into the trade. This is what the chart was looking like when I first opened it up this morning. Okay, let me kind of fix my Fibonacci here. We should have background display and all right, there we go. Okay, now this is what I had up when I first opened the chart today. It had already gone on an early run, the first 5 minutes, a huge candle here, and I hate that I missed it. I knew that it would be a green day, so it was going to be calls all day. If I could have gotten in early, I would have made an incredible profit today. I think the well, the profit could have been upwards of 25,000, right? But I missed it. So here's the Fibonacci. I added this Fibonacci right around this time to see where it might pull back to. This is the top, the highest that it had gone right here. So let's see what happened next. Boom. It pulled into my um, Fibonacci retracement zone here. I changed the color so we'll be able to see it well. Let me make this larger. Okay. It pulled into the middle. And then this is where I actually purchased a call. And then it would take off to the sky. giving me a very nice profit. Not as much as it would have been had I gotten it here, but that's okay. I do believe I ended up stopping out early somewhere, maybe right here. There was a pullback somewhere where I stopped out. It may have been here, I'm not sure. But I was moving my stop with it and I ended up stopping out. I wanted to get back in it. So what I did was I took my Fibonacci and I moved it to the next highest candle. Let's see if this is the highest candle here. Okay, so this is the highest candle. Now I'm looking to get back into Fibonacci retracement zone before I buy another one. It ended up going up even higher. So I'll take my Fibonacci retracement and go to the highest candle here. And it still ended up going up even higher. I remember removing this bottom of this Fibonacci and moving it up. That's what I remember it doing. So let me take that. I think I ended up moving it up like this. All right, so it's kind of messing around up here, messing around up here. Oh, the bottom of the Bollinger came into play. So I think I did grab uh contracts here and probably ended up getting rid of them somewhere up in here. I know why this doesn't look exactly like what I had today because I was actually doing this on the option chart, not the stock chart. This is a stock chart. But that's okay. We'll go with this and I'll just do the option chart next. And this is the end of the day. Okay, let me first let me take this out. Okay. Now let me go to the option chart. All right, here we are. We have the 440 Tesla call. Okay, this is what I traded today. So as you can see, had I gotten in early, I could have gotten it at like 70 something cents, but I missed that. I ended up getting in right around, okay. So I added the Fibonacci once I got into the, first of all, let me change this to a 5 minute. Okay. Bear with me here. Make this a little bit bigger. Okay, that's good right there. All right, so I came into the market right around this time, about 5 to 10 minutes after the beginning of the day. And this is what I saw. I added a Fibonacci here. Let's see if it pull back. It did pull back to the middle right here. I think I grabbed a couple of contracts. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. Ended up grabbing some more. And then it went up. As you can see, this is the price right around 125. And then it went up to $2 and some change. And I think I ended up stopping out right in here somewhere on the pullback. So after that pullback, I wanted to get back into it. So I would raise the Fibonacci up here. And then I would move the bottom from here to here. Moving the bottom is not necessary, but I noticed that I had kind of a support right here. So when I moved the Fibonacci up, without moving the Fibonacci, let me move it back down. All right. So without moving the Fibonacci, I can see that I was having some support right here. So by moving the Fibonacci up, I just wanted to verify that it was in the zone if I moved it up right there. So I think I ended up getting another one. Not there. Was it there? Let me go back. I think it was in here. Ended up getting another one in here. Small contracts. Ended up selling it again up here. I did a lot of buying and selling today. And I would then grab another one somewhere along this trend line here, because what ended up happening is I thought the stock was going to go to a certain number. I thought it was going to go to 423, but it didn't. So I ended up grabbing some here, and then it ended up going into the negative on me. As you can see right here, kind of ended up going into the negative on me. But if we follow, it ended up going back up into the money where I ended up stopping out up here in the money. So I think I right here along the trend line. Now this was just me, you know, knowing the stock and doing my trading. I had this trend line going right here. It was not at the Fibonacci retracement right here. It was also not at the bottom Bollinger Band, as you can see right here. I was using the trend line, but I grabbed another couple of contracts right here. It went up. I thought I was going to go up higher, but it didn't. Then it came down, and I was in the red for a minute, but a little bit, blah, blah, blah. And then it came back up, and I was able to sell out of it with a small profit. And all in all, today was a profitable day. No more trades after this. So that's how I use the Fibonacci today. And if you look at it, if we I stopped trading here, but it did come back down into the retracement zone. If I move the Fibonacci back down to where it should be, let me see, down here, then we go back and we look, you can see it's damn near right at the retracement. Almost a perfect hit, right? So had I been still trading, I could have bought it right here. Looks like $1.50, and it shot up all the way back up to $2 and some change. Right, we got a high of 235, so it would have been another good trade. But that's the power of the Fibonacci. It's not always 100%, but it is a great thing to use. And as you can tell, I use different things while trading. I use the Fibonacci. Let me take the Fibonacci off of here. It's the Fibonacci. I got a trend line right here. Now this trend line is just here because this is the last place that I used it. But I've also used it just in different areas back here as well, using the trend line along with the Fibonacci. the bottom Bollinger Band did not come into play a lot today because the stock was so strong to the high side. Eventually, the Bollinger Band did end up catching up to it right here. As you can see, if I would have bought it here at the bottom of the Bollinger Band, instead of buying it here, the Bollinger Band would have been a better play than the trend line, right? I bought it at the trend line, but had I waited, the Bollinger Band would have been a better play because instead of buying it at about $2, I could have bought it at about looks like $1.88, you know. So and then it took off back up to the top where I ended up selling it anyway. So the bottom Bollinger Band would have definitely been a better play than the trend line. Let me take this trend line off of here. And that's it for this one. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.